Breaking news, Oba ship. After Tinubu's backing up of MC Oluomo to become Oba, guess what? They've gone to consult the oracles. Ifa rejects MC Oluomo. Ifa is like a traditional deity in the southwest that they believe in, and before they go into some of this position, they will consult. And what we are hearing now is the Ifa said not to MC Oluomo. Let's get all the details. They wear the national green, white, and white flag as uniform. They have their own army, arms and ammunition. Their constitution is superior to the law of the land. They stay back bandits. They clean the clans of killers. They are national union of road transport workers. Lagos is the centrifuge force in this discard. It's no breaking news that killings and violence of NURT members have a nationwide centrifuge spread from Oyo to Kwara, Sokoto, Kano, Borno, Benue, Anambra, Delta, Rivers, etc. Imprints of blood have marked the steps of NURTW nationwide since its creation in 1978. Lagos is a unique city. After breeding on the ancient Benin city, it was on Lagos soil that the Portuguese colonists subsequently stopped their fleet in the 15th century. Ahead of the amalgamation, people of different languages, religion, culture into what today is known as the unworkable century called Nigeria. The indigenous name of Lagos, Eko, which was occupied then by the Awo, was renamed as Lago, a Portuguese name which means water, lake in Portuguese, or large body of water after the healing. The Lagos Eco was the name initially, and this has continued. On the official website of the Lagos, on the Lagos State government, Lagos State gross GDPR accounts for 26.7 of the Nigerian total GDP and more than 50% of the Nigerian non-oil GDP. Its Lagos account for 80% of the current country foreign flow. This is the city where MC Oluomo is the head of the chairman of the National Union of Road Transport Workers, Lagos State Chapter. MC Oluomo is eyeing the vacant position of the Baale of Oshodi. It's no secret, and he's got the backing of the Ajigaba of Lagos. He has been warned not to go about fighting or causing trouble, as Tinubu has not sent him on this venture. Tinubu's children do not go about looking for trouble. Why is he more son than Tinubu's sons? The chairman of the Road Transport Union, code name MC Oluomo, is still eyeing this very position, but it's highly distressing and observing that Lagos State, for questionable electoral votes of the NURTW, appears more prominent to negate the culture of the Yoruba people. Enthroning MC Oluomo as the next traditional ruler of Oshodi will not go well. There is no smoke without fire, a popular saying. Although MC Oluomo having publicly declared interest for the position of the Baale of Oshodi, recent activities, especially in the music industry, strengthens the belief that MC Oluomo might be in a hand in glove of the Lagos State governor and former Lagos State governor, lobbying that he gets the position. But recent occurrence shows that they've gone to make consultation, and Ifa rejects MC Oluomo to take over the position. So this is what is happening. Ifa says, according to what we are hearing, MC Oluomo is no good for the position. However, this young man have the backing, okay? This young man have the backing of Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. I mean, he's so close to Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. You know how road transport workers are, greatly, they have their own portion in election. Yeah, they do. They have their own portion. They take to an extent, they run the show. Whether you may not like it, but it's the truth, and this is the young man we are hearing now has Tinubu's backing. okay, to become the is it Oba or Bale of Lagos State. But I mean, this has not gone down well with some people. Some people feel he should not be the one. Some people have backed him up. Some have backed him up. Some have said there is nothing wrong. In fact, one other prince, so to say, gave an analysis and explained that MC Olumo is also from the royal household and should also be given the opportunity and the position, and nobody should castigate him because he wants to become, the Oba in that right, because it's also, I mean, he gave a broad analysis explaining back to fourth generation that MC Olumo is also of the royal household and should also be accorded, the respect. If he wants it, he should also be given the opportunity to have it. So this is the kind of thing we are talking about. He has the backing of the Ajigaba of Lagos. It's not only politically that the Ajigaba has say, he has say in other matters and in other areas, and one of these areas could possibly be, picking, who becomes the Bale or Oba, in that Oshodi area. The stool is currently vacant, and the prospective candidates are indicating interest. So this is what is happening, and we are looking at it. But they are saying they've gone to make consultations, and the consultations does not favor MC Olumo. So will he accept the consultation? We don't know. I mean, this is all we are hearing now, that before they will pick the Ifa finally, before they will pick the person, they have to make consultation to be sure that the gods, okay, in this case, which happen to be an Ifa, it's in line or agrees or feels very comfortable that the person's reign will be one of those reigns that will be good, that will potentially bring good to the land. Okay, so I mean, these consultations have been made, and what we can hear now is that MC Olumo doesn't fit into that very position, or may not be the one that Ifa is saying could possibly, have this. So my wonderful people, this is what is going on. We are hearing that MC Olumo may not be the one, that Ifa is saying no. And if Ifa is saying no, meaning that the very people who believe in Ifa, may not want MC Olumo to take on that very position. So I mean, if Ifa has to be consulted to agree to say if I said this or said that, or agrees that such an individual should get into this position, and if I is saying, well, that individual now we don't think very much that is qualified, then there is fire on the mountain. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Do have a lovely and a fantastic day. Remember, you have a voice. Bye for now. Bye.